Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match number 2 of the of this set, which is Orcs versus Wood Elves.
Only a cynical man would call what these people have lie this way.
It's Nyaga, who played really well in the first game, but got unfortunately beaten, playing against Sergul with his block team of Orcs, who played. I suppose they played solidly, didn't they? That's how I describe this. Let's dive in. Nyaga is going to need to win this to force a third game, or Sergul needs to not lose to go through and to pick up his share of the prize pool. So we've got blue and white versus black. BB Tactics Butterflies, I played Nyaga in the final to get my World Cup ticket, and Nyaga qualified through other means, I think. And Sergul played somewhere in Spain. And the elves are defending. Good luck, elves. Good luck, orcs. This is one of my favourite matchups. Iron Cynic says, sorry for stepping on your intro. No, don't you worry about that, Iron Cynic. And just before the game started, YouTube, I had a Christmas cheese. It was beautiful. Now that's gone about as deep as it could possibly have gone. Who's been given a greasy cleat? A Blork. So we've got a movement for Blork. He hasn't even been able to get to the ball, but I do like what Sergul's done here. Is right. He's going to basically pull back probably 3 blitzers. Probably. The only downside to this is that the elves will be able to now come and probably find a few holes in and get in. I think the orcs are going to have to turn this entire drive from one end of the pitch to the other. So, the final point, which I guess I didn't really cover, which was that the elves haven't adjusted to the setup where he was able to find an easy 2D on this catcher in the first version. He's managed to find another easy 2D. Now he's not defended the Mighty Blow, so I think that we're going to see some hot Mighty Blow action raining down on this blitzer. That is not a reroll. Oh no! That's that's unfortunate. So Sergul doesn't have any guard, but at the moment that square is fully available for providing an easy 2D. I'd love to see the War Dancer charge absolutely like mega forward. In the next action, I'd like to see that War Dancer charging forward. I also think you could probably commit the thrower into that square there. I think that thrower could have gone there. And the other War Dancer should have been in here somewhere. Because then you're forcing... What happens if this is a fumble fuck-up? You've got way enough players to deal. So, again, I'm looking for the most aggressive line of play that I can possibly find, knowing that I also need to probably find a defensive touchdown as well. The mic is not muted, Wotan, and good evening. Doesn't find the... Oh, he's found it. So, just consider that. If the thrower is in here somewhere, right? And that there's another War Dancer in round here. Just those two micro changes, suddenly attacking this becomes absolutely viable. Rather than, you're probably going to have to attack this. Probably. Something of this. We're going to have to pick something and attack it. I like attacking this because I can bounce it onto the tree and mean that my tree isn't being a big massive lump of wood. But I think he's going to blitz this. Needs something in here. No, he needs... He needs something there. Because if that was there, then he only has the choice of advancing this way or going sideways, which is awful. He needs something there. Something there, something there. Those sorts of squares. So he's fixing the sideline. But how are you going to fix this? In here. No, there. Oh. Yeah, it's just... I don't want to say this is too passive, because of course it's not too passive. It's the Orcs turn 3 and the ball is 4 squares off their own end zone. And it's going to go backwards this turn. Which is impressive. You need something to the right. Yes, over here, yeah. Yeah, this is already strong enough. This is way strong enough. This sort of area. I mean, if I didn't think you could get anything down here, otherwise I'd be chanting for something over here as well. Catcher didn't do anything. Yep. So, how the hell did the Wood Elves solve this? The thrower is obviously going to go 5 squares forward next turn. It's going to go up there. He's no way he's going to come back across here. We haven't got any threat over here. So we're going to have to solve that. We're going to have to deal with this, I think. And then just accept that the ball carrier is moving forward 4, 5 in the next turn. So we probably want to take these sorts of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can get a catcher into that hole there. Great. So that's your anchor point. You're probably not going to throw rerolls at this. That's your blitz, and we're trying to wrap around. You should be able to do it with a bit of a meaty blow. He's found a Kaz. He's found a Kaz. Well done. Hopefully that catcher... Oh, he's not. All right, well, he's holding the middle. So that has got some level of value to it, I think. The thrower is not doing anything. I would like to see the thrower kind of behind the ward answer with Mighty Blow, I think. Because we know the ball is going in that direction. Yeah, okay. That's also a secondary acceptable. But the ball is absolutely going up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to try and run this blitzer further forward again. What Sergul has been really good at doing is not only putting a cage in, but he's then trying to put a corridor to run through next turn in as well. So what the elves need to try and stop is that ability for the orcs to be able to not only advance this, they need to deal with this sort of nonsense. I think column defense is probably going to be more than acceptable here. It's going to be it's the orcs. It's their turn 5. If you just stood there and there, the tree is already providing a secondary bit. You're not bringing the ball forward. You can then therefore deal with this. I'll put 2 people in here and just blitz it, and I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have I got enough pieces? Maybe I haven't got enough pieces for that. Maybe I don't get to blitz. 1, 2. That's those 2 there. Let's just spend 2 more. That's those 2. There they are. There. I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 left. When I know I'm taking that block. In fact, I'm probably taking that block, pushing it this way. Actually, no, I think that's the blitz. I think I'd quite happily spend my blitz pushing it onto the tree. Columns. This is definitely columns. Not if you're Nyaga. This is not columns if you're Nyaga. This is mega aggression. Don't think I hate this either. I think this should work. Yeah, this should work. There's a bit of weakness here. You can block here. No, not even a bit of weakness. He's got to... I'd put that has to go back there. Fixed it. Fixed it to a degree. Probably going to be okay, isn't he? The orcs are putting the ball... Yeah, this is going to be fine. The orcs have got too much to do. But if this isn't converted into a defensive and this is just a stop, I think that the reason it's a stop is that they didn't, and not a defensive, is because they didn't put enough pressure in when they absolutely could have done. Oh me, oh my. My surfy sense is tingling. Let's look at it from the perspective of the player that actually played it. Can we get the ball here? We put that in there. That makes a T. That's gone there. You can certainly hit it. You can hit it on 1D. I don't think you can do it on 2. Question is really, actually, do you even need to bother? I don't think you need to bother. I think you need to just protect the fail. It's too aggressive. Yeah, throw her in here, block, push that there. Put an assist in there, blitz. Dodge back, block. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't scoring. I don't go for the... You just surf the big one. Wow. I don't think I go for it. Because if this fucks up, if that fucks up, the pressure relief is intense. He's going to go for it. Just a 4+ pickup with an elf. What can possibly go wrong? That's right, nothing. Oh dear. He makes it. Yeah, this is now looking like a defensive, isn't it? I thought there he could have chained that in and had a free 2D. Oh, I suppose he's all right. So he's going to do it this way. Boom. That's going to be a clear as well. That's going to be a clear. Oh, that's almost really unhelpful for the orcs, because the elves are going to have another shot at this. I think that was an Apo as well. He's going to have 2D on the ball. Stands that up. He's then got the 2. And he chooses the 1. That's mental. That's mental. Wow. Oh, yeah, you can just roll powers. Yeah, sure. Right, I believe this leap is what's known as a 3+. We'll get Hendy to verify that independently. Chat, can we just verify that that was a 3+ leap? Doesn't find the kapow. And now, unless the elves completely Apply brown sticky stuff to a bed-like material. They're gonna score. He has got one more 2D he can get on the ball. If he fills that square in, he can block this way, pushing the Orc Elf here. He chooses to do a different thing. It no work. And we've got the first, our first of this matchup. Defensive score in this half, in this game. It's not the first defensive touchdown in the game, because there was one by the the Orcs, wasn't there? Yeah. Deary me. That elf's not coming back. Oh, he scored early. Right, gotcha. He scored on 7. Crunch, crunch, crunch. If the elves can find another pick-off. Why have they left that there? That's going to get hoofed in the head. Like, very obviously get kicked in the face. Doesn't work. Never mind. Right, so the Orcs have to not concede, because if they go 2-0 down, they probably lose. But equally, if they can avoid losing here, they then go through. So an elf quick score, they can score quick. Then they could turn the elves over if they delete them all. 2-2, they win. Equally, if the elves somehow just pull out a result, score, they win. A bit of gusty weather. Picks the ball and Foxtrot, Oscar. Maybe they forget the elves on another turn, maybe. Yeah, maybe. So retreating. This is going to force the Orcs onto them, and I guess you're going to take a turn where you don't take any damage at all, which is nice. You just stay put, don't do anything, and then you require the Orcs to charge forward. This is going to be okay, isn't it? The Orcs are probably going to be spend 2 turns chasing you down. Nothing too dangerous here. Well, they know they now can't avoid contact, so there's no point going back any further. Sensible. I like having the catches, one on either flank, so you've got a handy-off threat. And I would like to have seen those two be moved first, or at least one of them. So, get the line elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, he's going to... Oh! Different stratagem. He's pushing the dodgy elves through. This breaks this breaks up any form of Daka defense, because you've now got to get back in front of the furthest forward elf. So you now know he's going to blitz the catcher. If it's not a knockdown, that's a real problem. And then you're going to have the option as the elves, we should watch it from the elves' perspective really, to attack this way because the Orcs are going to have to commit something rotten over here to stop this. One, two, three, four, five, 6 players. 6! Look at this. Today's gift is brought to you by Sergul. He would like to offer you the gift of going right. Go right this Christmas. It looks very much like a very Christmassy gift, doesn't it? Holy moly. I'd take the full space. I'd take it all. Yeah, I would have been much further forward. I think he got the right blitz target, but I think that could have been 2 squares forward. That means the ball could probably be about there. I like the tag here because that's a player that's going to go and deal with stuff. But no, you could just be further forward. I'm dreaming of a right Christmas, yes, very much. Holy wow. I presume he's going to blitz here and then try and get in front. And the trade-off is going to be that because he wasn't as far forward, it's going to be these players become more relevant, because instead of them being nearly level with play, the War Dancer can only get 8 squares, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, these guys are actually ahead of the play, behind the play, which is good from his perspective. Apo, yeah. So, War Dancer 8 squares forward. Blitz the thrower. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was it there? It was one of these 2 squares. Let's see where it goes. Yep. And then the other War Dancer probably cuts. I would, yeah, nice. Cut across here. And this, I'd go this way around with this guy, and I think I'd go this way around with this guy. Because the idea is that the players, if you go where he's put them, and you go to the right, next turn, those players are not going to be very helpful. If you've gone to the left, and the catch, and this dodgy thing is over here somewhere, it gives you an ability to switch back again, and these players become relevant. They can either come and help if they don't get shut down, or you can just come sideways and you can create an L shape here using the player you've plonked here. These two are just not going to do anything meaningful, probably, in the next few turns. And I think he's going to want to swap in across. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's going to be able to get down here. He just needs to not snake. Should be okay. Just needs to not 1 in 81 or 1 in 36 at just the wrong time. He is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Yeah, that player that isn't there would have been really helpful right about now. So these are micro changes. These are things that I think if you're Nyaga, hopefully that you go, yeah, do you know what? I can work with that. I can make a couple of subtle changes. I can make this even more obnoxious. And it's something that I haven't done with my game yet. I haven't gone back and looked at either my round of 32 or my round of 16 games and looked at them and said, right, what could I do differently? What can I do to make me a better player? Spent a lot of time sat here going, well, I think I can see a space there and I can see a gap here. How do I improve me? Sure, there's plenty of things that I could do differently. Free mighty blow on the catcher. Yeah. No, not meaty blow. Because this is where one of those things where he went by going 2 or 3 squares not far enough three turns ago. The players, everything's just become slightly misaligned. So he's in 2 tackle zones, and we know that from earlier in the show that 2 tackle zones, a leap into 2 or from 2 tackle zones, whichever the greater, is a 3+. So he's currently got 11% to not score. He doesn't actually need to score, but he could do with it not going wrong. There we go. Congratulations. That will see Nyaga through. Cannot imagine how the Orcs score 2 touchdowns at this point. So the Orcs slam a load of scoring threats in. Absolutely the right thing to do. He can deal with one and he'll have to just go and mark the other 2. However, the ball has gone about the worst possible square. This is one of those ones where I think the thrower being 2 squares back would have been advantageous for the Orcs. So, how can the Orcs... this doesn't matter. He scores on 15, fine. He's going to need some sort of weird defense turn 16. So, just go and mark everything. It's fine. Yep. So the Orcs have no choice but to try and score this turn. Left a blip big and available. Not really available, is it? It can be cleared now. And he's going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to have to throw it to a big un, who's then going to have to hand it off to a big un. So this is throw it to big un to big un. I mean, this will be an incredible score. Here we go. No. Okay, so that's done. Spreadsheet says, is the regen in this competition? Yes. It's a resurrection tournament, so you always get the same team at the start of each game. Right, let's have a quick look at the statisticals. The Orcs only got 40 hits in this time rather than the 50-ish I think they got last time. That's a much healthier split for the Elves to have to deal with. The Elves probably would like that to be a little bit lower, and I think when they do those turns where they crunch in, they're giving away quite a lot of hits in one lot. So the Orcs have an out, which is just be lucky. But maybe the early Elves, which is pop the ball. But I would like to see the Elves concentrate on trying to bring that down a little bit more, because it reduces the variance in the game. But that's game 2. We're going to be going to a final decider of Wood Elf versus Orc right after this advert.